All right, welcome back to Inside Out Universe. Happy to see you guys again. I have a very special guest today. My guest today is a producer. He's an artist. He's a friend of mine for a very, very long time. He's worked on many, many projects of his own and other people's, including myself. I'm very excited to have him here. Before we start, just to preface, we already recorded this one time and it didn't turn out the way that I wanted to, so we're re-recording it just in the spirit of honesty. But it's going to be a dope episode regardless because this guest is my friend and we talk all the time, so we have much more conversations to share with you guys.
Hello
Anyways,
to every single person that is watching this video and listening to this podcast. Shout out to Inside Out fans, and my name is Catchy.
I didn't even say your name. That's what I was gonna say. You didn't even give me a chance to say your fucking name. I call him Cash. I've always called him Cash. It's just what I call him. His name is Catchy SR. Everybody, for the most part, knows him. I feel like he doesn't really need an introduction. And his name on Instagram is CatchyBeatz. So whatever, Catchy, Cash.
Tiktaaksr.
Yeah.
Like Mr. Bald Guy.
Mr. Bald Guy, I like that. That's what his name is in my phone. So that one works. As long as you call him and he turns around, you're good.
Okay. So the problem we had last time was the focus problem.
He's actually capping. We got into a beef. It turned into a physical altercation. And, one thing led to another. And we had to end the episode.
Yes. So who won the fight?
Obviously me, bro.
Okay.
Look at me. I'm deezed, bro.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. So how are you? How's everything?
Perfect. Today I'm actually feeling good.
Are you?
Yeah, because I decided to be positive.
I don't like when you're feeling good.
Why?
Normally
Because
I do,
you're-
but on the episode I want you to be sad.
But because you're used to me being sad, right?
And I just feel like it would make better shorts, better reels, better TikTok
No,
content.
I wanna be positive, and I decided to be positive about everything. Like, even like earthquake happened. I want to be like, this is a good thing.
I don't think that's positivity. I think that's
Yeah.
that's
Like,
called delusion.
Two things on my screen is no carbs, stay positive.
No carbs, stay positive.
Yeah.
Very random.
Yeah, no carbs, stay
have
positive.
no relevance to each other
Nothing.
whatsoever.
Yeah, it has relevancy.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, Mr.
Okay.
Fancy Fancy.
Yes.
All right. What's the relevancy?
Okay, if you're happy with your diet, I know I'm sad when I eat too much carbs because I love carbs, but when I'm eating the carbs, when I'm eating sandwich, eating the pizza, when I'm eating a burger, I get sad. I get happy at the same time.
I'm sad.
I'm sad. At the same time, I get sad. Like, I'm happy to eat that pizza, but I'm sad that I'm eating that pizza.
But I feel like it's your vibe to be a little husky,
Yeah,
a
but
little
I
on
want
the.
to be, like, shredded.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I want you to be shredded too.
Yeah, but I'm good now. Come, look at my.
You know that like the rubber ducky sound that I
No.
want to like touch your muscles and insert that sound.
No.
No, it's
It
fire.
sounds
Let me
like-
touch it.
Dr. Dre song.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're going to my gym now.
Yeah, I'm going to LA Fitness.
Nice. Do you have a personal trainer?
No,
Why?
because I don't believe in.
Spending money?
No.
Because I don't believe in that either.
I don't believe in like hiring a personal trainer while I'm not in that like consistency.
Oh, you're not consistent.
No, I'm not consistent. Like,
Why not?
sometimes I go 6 a.m. Sometimes I go 6 p.m. Sometimes I go and I don't go.
Why aren't you consistent?
I can't be consistent.
Because of your schedule?
Yeah.
So then why can't you make a schedule that's inconsistent and have that with your trainer?
Personal trainer?
Yeah.
I don't think you can find a personal trainer that like can work with my inconsistency.
Do they have what's it called, like businesses that like you can just call at any time and they'll send a personal trainer to you?
I don't want a personal trainer like that. I
Really?
want someone that like knows my schedule.
Why can't we go to the gym together? Why don't you want to hang out with me?
It's not that I don't want to hang out with you. It's just I can't hang out with anybody because
Oh, thanks.
no.
So now I'm just anybody.
No,
All
no,
right,
no,
I,
come
I
on.
understand.
No,
I
no,
understand.
I'm like anybody. By anybody, I mean like even my best friends, like you. You know, like because
Say that
I
with
get
your
up
whole.
in the morning.
Wait.
6
Say
a.m.
that. Wait. Say that with your whole chest. Call me your best friend again. Look at my eyes and call me
You're
your
my best friend. I told you I will give you my
Liar.
Roadcaster Pro.
See, you brought it up. This is why I don't accept papers from anyone. Motherfucker. Okay, so this guy, when he came in, I was like, oh, he's like, oh, you got a new camera? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I'm about to get a new interface too. He goes, why? This is a good one. I'm like, I just want a better one. He goes, yo, you want the Rodecaster Pro? I have it. I'll give it to you for free. And I'm like, no, bro. He's like, why? I'm like, because what do you want for it? He's like, nothing. You're my friend. I just want to help you. I'm like, no, all favors have a string attached. This was the string attached.
This is what I wanted to get. I wanted to tell the Inside Out community that the road podcaster you're going to see on this table is from
mine.
me. It's my gift to Inside Out.
So therefore, Cash moving forward has 60% equity in all of my.
No. I just own this slipper here.
That's it.
The
That's
ballet
all you.
slipper.
But anyways, what were you? Sorry, I'm so sorry. You said best friend, and I got a little too excited.
Okay.
Uh,
6 a.m.
Okay.
I wake up 6
Okay.
a.m.
Do you actually?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Sometimes 7 a.m., sometimes 6 a.m. And then my schedule is like this. Either I go to the gym at 7:30
Yeah.
or I work on, like some other projects, like music projects.
Mhm.
Then I go to the dealership.
Mhm.
Then I come back at 5. I go to my family.
Mhm.
I'll be there till 10, 9-ish, 9.
Mhm.
And then I get home.
Mhm.
When I get home, I'm fucking tired.
Yeah.
And I don't go out like for drinking, for partying.
But don't you need inspiration as an artist?
I get my inspiration from the dramas in my life.
What dramas do you have in your life? Spill the tea, please.
Um,
Tell me something I don't know. Don't give me some PG-13 bullshit. Tell me some real
what
life
is
drama.
PG-13 meaning?
Like trying to be like appropriate for.
No. The dramas, okay. No, it's not a drama. It's just some responsibilities that I have, like because of my dad, and like some other stuff that happening to me because I can't be full all in my music career. So sometimes I have to accept the fact that I can't be fully artist. Like I have to be a normal person half of the day, and a normal person and an artist like 2 hours a day, and like a salesman 5 hours a day.
So like Hannah
And this-
Montana.
Yeah.
Did you do research on who Hannah Montana
No.
is?
It's the Hannah Montana is that girl Hilary Duff.
this guy, bro.
It is.
Fuck,
No.
it's not. No.
So Miley Cyrus.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. This was.
This
one
was
of-
his homework.
Yeah.
This was the only thing I asked him to do.
Yeah. So, it brings like some feelings out. I don't know how to say it in English, but
Say it in Farsi, I'll make it English.
یه چیزایی رو از آدم میاره بیرون. این احساسات آدمو میزنه بیرون دیگه، میدونی؟
What, going through this experiences?
آره.
Like your drama?
like 3 تا شخصیت مختلف دارم.
Oh, okay. So basically the things that he's going through brings out like certain feelings from him because he has 3 different basically alter egos.
Yes.
Okay.
So
one's the artist, one's the family man,
yeah.
and the other one's like the hustler.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have to keep my energy level in a positive way, because if I don't have good energy or good vibes or positive energy around me, everybody's going to be mad at me. Like I have to have a good like positive energy to bring inside the
The household.
dealership,
Oh,
like
okay,
inside
yeah,
the music scene, inside my family's circle.
But that's a lot of pressure, no?
Very much. You know, like sometimes when I go home, like I just sit like this, watch the ceiling, and I'm like, like like
I
getting
know.
all the emotions out. You know.
You're actually such a gangster. This is one of the big reasons why I wanted to have you on the podcast is because I feel like, as with a lot of artists, um, artists have like a certain, like a face to the
Mm,
public, something that's fun, something that's whatever, because obviously you're an entertainer.
yeah.
But because I know you personally, I know the kind of person you are, and I know how amazing of a friend and
Thank
a
you so
family
much.
member you
Thank you so
are.
much.
So, for everybody that doesn't know, just because we're talking about it now, I asked prior if it was okay to talk about it, and he said it was. Cash takes care of his father with his brother. His dad has a medical issue,
Yes.
and for as long as I've known Cash, his priority has always been his dad and his family. And to me, that was one big thing I wanted to talk about, because that's such an underrated flex that like, I feel like nowadays we flex about such irrelevant and such shallow
Yeah.
things, but being so many things to so many people is so underrated. So do you want to talk a little bit about
Like
that?
I don't want to flex with it because it's not something that you can flex with it, because I'm not doing it for flexing with it. I'm just doing it because like I feel responsible towards this situation.
This is a language barrier, but what I meant by flex is like something you should be proud of.
Okay,
You know?
but I okay. Um,
I'm not saying flex that. Definitely don't
okay.
flex that.
So yeah, that's very hard for me and my brother. Like each of us have our own difficulties, and each of us like sacrifice something from our personal lives in this situation, right?
Hmm.
So for me is the artist career. Like I'm sacrificing too much for it.
Yeah.
Like I can't um I can have like the whole day for myself, not thinking about these situations that is going on over there. So when I'm writing songs, when I'm doing podcasts right now, even right now, I'm thinking about like how's everything going in there,
Hmm.
and this is very hard.
Hmm.
It's been very hard. Like past 5 years, it's been very hard for me, and but everybody has situations, everybody has dramas in their life, everybody has responsibilities. I'm not like um crying about it, but the hard part is like I can't be fully invested in my music career,
Hmm.
you know and
Damn, this is you not invested fully in your music career?
yeah, i'm
Because I
not i'm
think
not
you're
even
killing
like I
it.
can't, yeah. If I could, I was I don't know, maybe this is like the uh, like uh, 10 years from now I will think about it, like because of this situation I was like that. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
I'm creative because of this situation,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm under pressure.
Yeah, you just don't know right now because it's a part of you,
Yeah.
right? So it's hard to tell. But I don't know. I don't know. It's so impressive to me because even though you say you're not fully in it, everything I've ever done with you has been an incredible experience. Whether it's just hanging out, making projects, even doing this podcast, it's just, I don't know. It doesn't appear to me that you're not present.
Yeah, I'm present. I have to be present because this is fun for me. Like when you say where do you get your inspiration?
Yeah.
Like I prefer to do a podcast with you in Inside Out and you bully me to go party with like bunch of girls, and like I bully them.
Yeah.
I don't bully girls.
Or Cash doesn't bully anyone. Wait, is it? We'll get into that. But do I bully you?
No.
Now, you wouldn't let me bully
No,
you.
no, not
Don't
bullying.
act
Like
so innocent, bro. You
no.
cook me all the
No, no,
time.
no, no, no. I'm not. Like bullying is like, um, how do I say it?
Like
It's,
talking shit?
yeah, talking shit. Like
Yeah, I talk shit.
you
That's
say,
our love language, though.
yeah,
That's how you know
bald guy. Like something like that. Yeah,
yeah,
I don't know how to say.
I tell everybody this, and honestly, I'll say it here for everybody watching. They're like, I think I'm the most. I think Cash is one of those people to me that I'm able to be like wholeheartedly myself around. So even when I read our text messages sometimes, I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, they're so funny because they're
Yeah.
just fucking firing back and forth. It's hilarious. So I definitely don't think I bully you. But in terms of the anyways, but in terms of the inspiration, so I get that you get a lot of your inspiration from the things that you deal with every day. But like, do you also have times where you're just like, okay, I need to just lose my shit for a while. Like I just need to go out.
I can't. Like I can't do it like for like 10 days straight or 2 days straight or 3 days straight. One part of me is always connected to that situation. You know, like even when I go for concerts, for shows, I go out of the country. One part of me is like consistently thinking about the situation. You know, like I can't get it out of my mind. Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
hard.
Yeah, and I don't know even how I'm managing to be present at the times, but this is real. When I'm performing on the scene, I'm connected. You know, like when I'm performing, like you have to be 100% focused when you perform. 100%. Like in studio, you fuck up, record again, nothing.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
performing is
But
different.
when you're performing, you have to be like 100%, you know, like live there,
Yeah.
you know? But yeah, so
I really want to perform with you one day.
yeah, we have to do it. Like you came for the last show, no?
Yeah, I did
Yeah.
come to the last show. Yeah.
How was it? How was it?
It was incredible.
Yeah?
So Cash had a show in Toronto. Was it at Rebel?
Rebel.
Yeah, Rebel.
Rebel Access. No, Access. Mine was in Access.
Yours was at Access.
Yeah. And I had another Rebel with 6 other artists a year ago, but did you come to Arta, Pubon, and Khalsa's show?
The one that was at Rebel?
Yeah.
No.
No, you didn't come.
You didn't answer my phone and I was outside and I was like, Cash, I'm outside.
Wait. When? This time?
No, last time.
Oh, last time? No. Last time,
Let's talk about that.
yeah, okay. Last time,
I
I
want an
gave your name
apology.
to the front guy as Mamadan.
Mm.
And you went there, introduce yourself as Donya.
No, this is what happened. He gave my name to the front guy. The front guy gave my name to the back guy. And the back guy just fucking didn't give a fucking threw my name out.
No.
Coming on it. No, I don't remember what the drama with it was, but I was coming from Chicago and I was only here for a little while, and you invited me to your
But
show.
you know me. If I
No. I don't-
if
it
I
wasn't-
wasn't 100% that I can get you in, I wouldn't invite you. You know.
I think it was some kind of technical issue
Yeah,
with
technical issue.
yeah, for sure. But that was not. I pulled up on a.
I'm so sorry about that.
It wasn't your fault. Why would you be sorry?
I'm sorry because it was my fault.
You should be sorry.
I take responsibility for that.
I'm glad.
This is what I'm saying.
But no, I came to your last show, which was this year
Yeah.
at Access. That was fire because they actually did let me in. And I got to see the inside of the club and your performance this time. It was really funny. And because I haven't been making music in so long, I'm not used to introducing myself as Mamadan. I just introduce myself as my name, which is Donya, right?
Yeah.
So you said you gave my name to the front guy or whatever, but you told me, you said, I said Mamadan, so just give your artist name. And I was like, okay, no problem. So I came with 2 of my friends. And then
my God,
I
I'm
came
so
to the no, it's fine. And it was good. And I came and the guy was like, "What's your name?" And I knew you said Mama Don, but they don't know me as Mama Don, you know. So they know me as Donia's, you know, like because they're like my longtime friends. And I was like, yeah, that's literally what I was like. He was like, "What's your name?" I was like, Mama Don. It's like, I'm sorry, what? I was like, Mama Don. And then my friends were just cracking up. They're like, "Bro," I was like, "Yeah, you know."
They didn't know you rap sometimes.
No, my friends?
Yeah.
A little bit, but it's just like, I don't know, in my group of friends, you don't introduce, your friends don't know you as CatchyBeatz. Your friends know you as Khashayar.
Catchy.
Yeah, for you, I guess it's a little bit different
Yeah,
because
because
you've
the
been
name is a little bit, you know, like similar. Catchy and Khashi.
Khashi, yeah. But with me, like, it's like, you know, and I was there with, who was I there with?
I don't know. I don't remember. I wasn't there.
Oh, that's actually, it's really interesting, actually. I was there with 2 of my exes.
Oh my God. How did you handle the situation?
It was funny because Actually, it wasn't funny at all. No, you told me I could bring people whoever I wanted, and normally I would bring Rocco and Ida's because you know them, but they weren't around, so I ended up bringing two of my exes, and the reason why I did that is because one of my exes is an artist, and I was like 6 a.m. He's been on the podcast before, and I was like, hey, like, do you want to come? Like, I know, like, it's not really your element or whatever. He doesn't really go out like that. And I was like, but I think like as an artist, Catchy's been in the game for a really long time. I think you might want to like see him perform. You might like it. So he was like, yeah, I'm down. And then at the time I was dating my boyfriend at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So he wasn't my ex then. He was my boyfriend, right?
Okay.
So then we went, but it was actually a really wholesome night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good. I remember I saw you when I finished the performing. I came up.
Yeah, you're so sweet for that.
Yeah, I saw you there.
He came around after the performance, and I know it gets hectic after the performance, but he actually, like, I texted him and I was like, hey, like, I'm on my way out. He was like, wait, I'm going to come see you.
Yeah.
He came around, we saw each other for a bit, but you killed it.
Thank you.
You played some of my favorite, like, old school stuff that I was used to, and it was
But
dope.
one day we have to do it together, you know? Like, I'm thinking about a new song. I'm not saying for what project, but I'm thinking about a new song that's, like a banger.
Okay.
But do you want to know something very interesting about the song that we did together?
Which one? Get Gully or
No,
Messachi?
Messachi.
Mhm.
So, you know Merhal Hidden, right?
Yes.
So Merhal Hidden was one of my childhood idols.
Oh, okay.
And now I have so much respect for him.
Yeah.
Like in that album and in like 20 songs that I released, that song was his favorite.
Really?
Yeah. He told me.
Why was it his favorite?
I don't know. He's like, I fuck with this, like very much. This is very good.
That's so sick.
Yeah.
Just to clarify.
But, like when I listen to it right now, I'm like, what did we do? Like that's very new to, like Persian music industry,
It was fire. It was a fire track. For everybody watching, just because I haven't prefaced this before and it's not on my social media anymore, there was a time where I was making music. My artist name was Mama Don. A lot of people still know me as Mama Don. It's still in my Instagram bio. Like my friends sometimes call me it, depending on what group of friends it is. I actually did I did two projects with Catchy. One was Get Gully, which was my own project with Catchy as a producer.
In that studio that we did that this week.
That's crazy. It was such a dope studio. So yeah, he produced Get Gully, and then we did another project together, which was Messachi, which was the first. Sorry. It's okay. Which was the first Persian track I've ever done. So I was rapping in Farsi. He was on it, and then a couple other dope artists were on it as well. So we have kind of like a history together. Now that you guys have that background, I have a question for you. Be honest with me. So when you first started working with me and we started like releasing projects and stuff together, what was the reaction of the people around you? What were they saying?
The reaction that I had, like, your sound is very dope and you know how to rap, Like, I know you're very confident in rapping in English, but, knowing how to rap, knowing how to, like, write the beat is a skill that, like, not everybody has that skill,
Mm-hmm.
and you have that skill in a very professional way. Even though you're not working as a professional artist, what you do on the beat is very, like, how do I say it? You own your shit in the song, like, you own the beat, you ride the beat, like, kill the rhythms, kill the flows.
Did you have any negative reactions? Be honest. No?
To be honest, everybody were like, how did you find this girl? I'm like...
Wait. How did you find me? Do you want to tell that story?
Like,
that's a good story.
Okay, so when I was, like in Canada, first year I was here. Yeah, like it was the first year. On the Instagram, I saw this girl rapping in English, but I saw some Persian comments.
I did a cover to, Middle Child by J. Cole. Yeah. I covered it and I named it Middle East.
Yeah, Middle East. Yeah. That's what.
I do not fear shit, I come from courage. That is just something that I have inherited. We are the truth, we are the people. Strength is the numbers, so we are not equal. They got the power as long as we people. It's us versus them and not us versus our people. We are the same. Hate is just as much as they hate my name. Killing the plays where they making the game. That's just insane. Killing them vain and not feeling their pain. We gotta change, cause life goes in circles and tables will turn. When it's my turn, I would want you to go fight for my name. 2K19 and we still got blamed for crashing the planes. Tired of losing so they can make gains. Life is a chess game and we are the pawns. Dance with the devil, play right in they palms. I do not dance, I do not tango. None of us free if some of us jangos, huh?
I was like, that's dope. I have to text her, message her to work with her. So I DM'd her, and I was like, yo, this is fire.
He slid into my DMs.
Yeah. I don't do that. No, like, I don't.
It was smooth.
Unless I want to work with you.
It was smooth. It was smooth.
On a project.
Yeah, no, it was very, very wholesome.
Yeah. It was very professional.
It was really good.
Yeah.
So now from my side of the story, I used to freestyle and rap like my whole life. Ever since I was a kid, like I used to write rhymes. I started with poetry because my dad always would get me to read poetry when I was a kid. And then as I got older, I started writing rhymes. And when I was in high school, I would meet up with the people in my high school, like Rocco and whatever, in the hallways, and we'd freestyle. So then at one point, my friend, Alireza, was like, oh, I'm going to film your freestyles. Just spit the things that you normally write. Just spit it, and I'll film it, and we'll put it on Instagram. So I did a few, and then I did the Middle East one. And that one blew up pretty good. And then I got a Instagram DM from Cash, and he was like, oh, do you want to come to the studio, whatever, this and that. Bear in mind, I've been listening to Cash since I was a kid, okay? But I didn't know how to put like a face to the songs that I've been listening to, or like I didn't know what your Instagram was.
You were a little bit cocky though.
I was cocky?
Yeah, a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, a little bit.
You thought I was cocky?
Bit. Yeah, like you were like, what's up? You know?
Really?
Yeah, but I I understand because not everybody is professional. They slide to your DMs professional, and then they want to flirt with you. Yeah. So you wanted to hold that.
Yeah, I was like, yo, like, and I didn't really know. And to be honest, I don't even really know if I clicked on your page. Because a lot of people were like, and I'm not saying this in a cocky way, a lot of people were replying, like getting into my DMs because of the song going viral and the freestyle going viral. So I was just like kind of like ignoring everyone. But then I came home, you invited me to your studio, and then I came home and I showed it to Alireza. I was like, bro, this guy asked me to go to his studio. And Alireza looks at it and goes, you know who this is, right? And I was like, no. And he goes, you know who this is. And I was like, who is it? He goes, Boo Sarde, because I always used to listen to that song when I was a kid. And I was like, there's no way. He's like, yeah. I'm like, I'm definitely going to the studio. And then I came to the studio, and it was the best studio session I've ever had. We were just vibing from beginning to end. Yeah.
We have to do it like many, many times more. But this one project that I want to do with you in near future is going to be a hit. I'm telling you right now. Guys, you heard it here first. The next project is going to be a hit.
At this point in my career, professionally and personally, the only person who can get me to make music again is this guy.
for real, if I had the time, like, to invest fully in your music career, I would, like, make you famous in Persian industry, like, in 3 months. And I think you would have been famous in international industry in less than a year.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was on such an uphill when I stopped making music. Like my freestyles were all going viral. Yeah. Everything I would drop was doing crazy numbers.
This behavior that you have, I have it too.
Which one?
Like going from this to that, like jumping from one
thing to another?
Yes, like from one shakha to another shakha.
From one genre to another genre, from one thing to another thing, basically, one field.
So I think you will come to music again. Like I think you will contribute to music again.
The music industry is so fucked up, though.
Yeah, but you're not doing it for money.
Yeah.
when you come to the music.
For fun, I would definitely. I
Fun
can
and, you
see
know, like
myself.
expressing the feelings and everything.
But you know what though? I will put this out there. I'm not gonna lie. I've worked with producers before. A lot of different producers I've worked with before. I used to have a lot of different music out too, and since then I've taken them down. But I've been doing music for a few years now. Not as long as you for sure, but you are my favorite person to work with.
Thank you so much.
Certain producers, when you work with them, if you're an artist, you know, they're not really producers, they're audio engineers. You know what I mean? Like you tell them what to do and they do it for you.
Yeah.
But I would step into the studio with you and you would find my vibe that day.
Yeah. That's what I do. Yeah.
And you'd be like, yo, just have fun. And Cash would be on the computer doing his thing and I'm just sitting there and I'm just freaking like
we did
freestyle.
message like that, you know, like
Yeah.
I message. I was like, this is it. I want this one.
Because I was just in the booth dying and Cash is like, this is good.
It's very sick. The song is sick.
Yeah,
like,
you killed it.
You know, I love the song.
Yeah.
Like, and after, you know, like it was two versions. The one that we did and the one that it's been released. Why is, and you know how this fucking song got leaked?
How?
Okay. So I wanted to send the song to my own Telegram, like a own account I have named Khodam.
To have it saved, yeah.
Yeah, like Khodam. It names Khodam.
Like me.
Yeah, like me. So my Telegram channel was on top of it. I dragged and dropped it on my own Telegram, like the public channel. It was there for like 5 minutes. No, maybe even less. Like 3 minutes. Done. The
But
song
what
got-
was that version? The leaked version?
the leaked version? Right now they don't have it on the platforms because I released the original with the album and I released the original after in a you know, like a proper release.
Yeah.
So the one that's been leaked didn't have this sound in the beat, like
Yeah.
didn't have that, and some other drum lines that I've worked on.
Oh, so it was just a shittier version of the original.
Yeah, but
the one, though, yeah.
but what made me add some lines to it? It was the leak, and that made the song fire.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Because people were giving feedback or what?
No, because I wanted to
Change it.
change it so everybody listened to the
Original.
version.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
crazy. Okay. Yeah, I love that song. It was such a good song. Another song that I love, which is not my song, it's your song. I always tell you this. Casablanca is so
Casablanca is very
fire.
sick,
That one's got to be one of my favorite like new songs that you've made.
That's very sick. I was homeless back then.
I know. I was gonna ask you,
Yeah.
how did you? Well, I didn't know that. How would you?
I know, yeah.
I was like, yeah, I know, bro. I'm at home with the heat on, kick up.
I know you're homeless. How did you come up with the song?
How did you come up with that?
Okay, so I was very pissed
Okay.
when I came up with that song. What happened was I broke up. Yeah, broke up. I broke up with my ex. At that time, I left and I was I didn't have home. I was living in the car, motel, hotel, and you know, like couch and everything till I found a home. You know, like somebody.
Wait, how did that happen?
Like I broke up. We broke up.
Did you guys live together?
Yes.
Oh.
And then when I got out, I had to get out. I didn't have, you know, like a place to stay.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going out.
Yeah.
So when I got out, I was living in Airbnb, hotel sometimes. Depends on my budget, you know, like for 3 months I was homeless. Until I found, you know, like a condo.
How come you never hit me up?
I'm like that. When I'm in the, you know, like very...
You just want to be by yourself.
like I don't want somebody to, you know, I ask for help, but I don't want someone to help me because I'm you know, like I'm in a bad situation. I don't want everybody to see me in a, you know, like a bad situation. I don't know
Who gives
why.
a fuck, bro? I know you.
Yeah, I know, but
you.
It's, yeah. So, بگذاریم. What I did was I was, I just got up from the, like I just got up, and Kagan sent me a beat, and I was under influence of M.R, the artist, the Jamaican artist.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So he's like, big bomba clock, no, pussy. Give me a.
Yeah.
When we fuck pussy turn red.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
it was
yeah.
like that, the song. And I was listening to that song like day and night.
That's
Being
so
homeless.
random.
Yeah, being homeless in the hotel eating Pringles, watching.
See, this is why I love this guy.
Yeah.
Anybody else would be listening to sad
Yeah.
songs. This guy is.
And I was like, be bomba clock, give me a. When we fuck pussy turn red. And
Love
then
this guy.
I was like, why don't we have this kind of music in our, like Persian industry? Then Ashkan Kagan sent me some beats. I asked for some beats. I said before, I told him, like, send me your weirdest beats, like the beats that nobody wants. Like, send me your weirdest beats. He's a very good producer too. And I think he's number one now in this era of hip hop. So
That's crazy.
he sent me a beat, like the beat was like, and I was like, okay. I really remember when it hit me. Like I was in the I was in some kind of a motel and a hotel, like a 3-star hotel, and I was fully naked, towels on the ground. I was listening to the beat.
Shredded.
That's good. That was good. Yeah, shredded, fully naked. The towels were on the floor, and I was like, okay. I was like getting the vibe, and I was like, I said, what did I say? Oh, before I did a song with Millie, the famous DJ in Toronto.
Yeah.
I just song never came out. The song, I wanted to impersonate a Jamaican singer, but in a Persian language. I said, just give me a second. I said, Bat Bonsia da Blanta Balahala.
Yeah.
It was like that. I did that because the song never came out. I did that on the beat. I was like, what the fuck? That really, like fits in the beat. Like I wabbed a little. I was like, I have to smoke weed. That time I was smoking weed. So enough with the flexing muscles in the mirror.
In the mirror.
I got out. I sit in the car, and I was in the parking. Like I was looking at the motel, and I was like, "Miya biam biaramet, Miya biam biaramet," and then he hit me. Like I was laughing in the car. Like when I come up with the song that I know it's going to be my song, my next song, I laugh. Like I laugh like a crazy person.
That's so. Miyam ya biam biaramets basically means, are you coming or do I need to come get you?
Come get you, yeah.
Yeah, but it sounds so.
And then I was like, Miya ya biam biaramet, and then I was like, it needs a little bit more spice, and then I was like, Miya ya biam biarama, Miya ya biam biarama,
Yeah.
and I was like, that's the shit, and I was laughing like a evil guy inventing a new poison. I was like, that's the shit. I have to put this out. And then in like 4 hours, I came up with the new language that I invented. Like, Bia lampam diga anni nurni shansiye.
It was crazy.
It has a meaning.
What does it mean?
Every single line in that music has a meaning.
What is the meaning of the one?
Bia lampam diga anni nurni shansiye. Lampam, lampha ham دیگه آنی نور نی شانسیه یعنی هر چی بشه شانسیه شانس میخوای در دیوار ممکنه چیزی برداری شانسیه بیا لامپام دیگه آنی نور نی شانسیه داشیام شاتی میرن شاتیام بابلی شامپاین بانسیه میری بالا بام چیالا باتریا بالا like batteries up باتریا بالا بای سیک شد های like with one sec she's drunk take care come bye من با یه بلاندی توی پول، اون با یه لاینچی لوله لوله، الان که تو مارچیم انگار جونیم. Like we're hot.
Yeah.
چون فولیم. Like فولیم.
Because we're full of alcohol.
چون فولیم. همون قدم کولیم. همون قدری که فولیم هم کولیم. یعنی
Yeah, we're cool.
But, you know, like hot and cool, you know?
Yeah.
جونمولی. You know what's جونمولی?
No.
Okay, جونمولی is a saying, you know, like very old saying, like for like این کارو بکن جونمولی.
Oh,
like,
okay. Like do it for me kind of
so
thing.
if I go, like every single line in that song has a meaning.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I invented my new language.
I remember when I first listened to that song, I played it for everybody. First of all, I was just I love it because I always used to think, I was like, bro, how come people who aren't Spanish listen to Spanish music and love it? But Farsi is such a dope language, but other people don't really bump it and just listen to it because it sounds good.
Yeah.
And then that song came out and I was like, this is it. This is a Farsi track that anybody could listen to.
And I have a friend, very dear friend of mine, Said SJ. So I always send him my song because he's straight, you know, like straight giving you like, you know,
Like
even
super
he
honest.
destroys you, like
Yeah.
این چه کس و شعریه دیگه مثلا.
Yeah.
Or he's been like he's like, wow, this is
crazy.
it, right? So I sent the song to him. I was like very stressed, like how he's going to react to this song. He sent a voice like he was laughing.
Like your evil laugh?
This is it. Like I wanted you to do this. And then he was like, you should do this. I said, what? He said, I don't know. I get a feeling of, you know, like a word like Casablanca in it. And I was like, how? Like he said, just mute the song and say Casablanca.
I was just gonna say, yeah.
And then I said, why don't you do it yourself? He was like, me? I said, yes, come to the studio. He came to the studio. I muted the beat, and on the mic, he was like, Casablanca.
And then that's again, the beginning of the song, yeah.
So
it's sick. I love it. Did that song do well?
To be honest, I think so, yeah.
Because you know, like the Persian music industry is different, you know, like they're a little bit behind in terms of trends and stuff, and you're always so trendy, even for here.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm way ahead from listeners, you know, like how do I say it? Knowledge of music. I'm not saying that. I'm saying they get me later. Mm-hmm. Like when I release a song, they get me 6 months after. Like I released the Bavelam Kon song. Have you heard that?
Yeah.
Bavelam Kon.
Yeah.
Okay. So when I released that, after 1 month, you know, like not everybody was fucking with the song. Mm. And then after 4 months, 5 months, one great actor of ours, Ali Sadeghi, he just did an impression of the song on a very viral comedy show on TV. He said Bavelam Kon.
Yeah.
And everybody fucked with the song.
It's crazy.
Like right now, one of the hit songs that I have out there is Bavelam Kon.
Yeah.
Thanks to Ali Sadeghi.
Shout out. What's your favorite song and what's your least favorite song that you've ever made?
Okay, my favorite song right now from my own catalog is from CatchyBeatz catalog is LLE. LLE.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah.
Because I really produced that song for myself.
Yeah.
And I invested in it. I learned how to dance. I did a Persian dance. You know, I know you want to laugh at me. Don't laugh at me.
But when you were shredded.
Like okay. Yeah, I went to the dance classes. Yes.
Shredded.
This shredded is killing me. And then I invested in that song in terms of money, in terms of, you know, like time, in terms of ideas, like the, you know, goals and everything. And I did a very good music video with one of my very dear friends, Pedram Farjam. So that was a very successful project. So from my own catalog is LLE. From TikTok catalog is Azim Modela. I don't know if you heard that song.
Mm-mm.
That's sick.
Is it? I'm going to listen to it.
You have to hear that. Listen to it. And then least favorite one for my own catalog is, I don't know how to say it. Which one do I say? Like, which one? Ah, Chaghi is with Behzad. Behzad, we did too many good songs together, like hit songs. Like,
Yeah.
if I have 8 hit songs, 3 of them, 4 of them.
I
is with
like
Behzad.
Behzad's
Yeah, Behzad.
music. Yeah.
But that song went to shit. Like, Chaghi.
Why?
Because, I don't know, me and Behzad both, right now, we both hate that song. We talk on
Why?
the phone, and we hate that song.
Did it not do well or what?
No, it didn't do well.
And you didn't like it?
No.
Why not? Why didn't you like it?
At that time, we liked it because we had a very successful song together, Dard Sar.
Yeah, I know that one.
Yeah, and then after that, we just released this one 3 weeks after that one. So we made a very huge strategic mistake in our, like, in that era of our career.
You guys should have probably not made another song together for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that song was doing very
Too
good.
well, yeah. But you know, a lot of artists actually like have lost their careers over that mistake. Yeah, where they come out with a song that's just a banger and it goes viral, and even if the next song is not a bad song, it just doesn't live up to that hype.
Yeah.
It's just like the guy, what was it? You were singing it 2 seconds ago.
Who? Behzad?
No, you were singing a song 2 seconds ago.
M.R?
No, because I'm happy. That
Pharrell
one.
Williams.
Yeah, after that, a lot of people were like,
No. Okay. About Pharrell Williams, I'm very, like, you can't even, like, you talk shit about me, don't talk shit about him.
I would never talk shit about him.
Yeah.
I was just like, after that song.
Now I need a drink.
No, after that song,
Yeah, after
everybody
that
was
song,
saying
yeah.
that it was very, very hard because that song did so well.
yeah.
It's nothing to say about Pharrell. It's just a matter of like, how do you make something better than the best?
Yeah.
You know?
That's the mistake that too many. You do 1, 2?
Yeah, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi.
What's that?
I don't know. It's because they count when they pour shots, but I do Mississippi, so we have grown-up shots.
Oh, okay.
Mine's not as grown as yours.
I'm drinking to Inside Our Community.
Inside Out Peeps.
Subscribe.
Ooh, and on that note.
Yeah. Okay. To Inside Our Community.
To Inside Out, to Cash, to Life, to People, to Love. Love you guys. Cheers. Sorry.
Why are you making a face?
Last time you were here, he brought me. Last time he was here, he brought me like a bottle of wine and everything like that, and I think I had like a cognac or something, and we drank that.
That was a sick drink.
I have it here. I got it from Greece. I don't know what it is. It's a liqueur with honey, but it's a good drink. And then he was like, "Oh, I really like whiskey," so I got whiskey this time. And holy fuck, bro, how do you do that?
It's very you don't if you don't make a face just one time, you won't make a face again. Yeah, don't make a face.
I hate it, bro. It's fucked. What was I gonna ask you? Oh yeah, okay, so we decided when we started filming this podcast, like I said at the beginning of this podcast, we decided to do another another take because we didn't like how the other one turned out just visually. And we decided, hey, listen, we're just gonna fuck the old one. We're just gonna do a new one, just have a conversation like we always do. But there is one thing we talked about that I still want to talk about because to me personally, you have to understand, before being friends with you, I was a fan. I'm a fan.
Come on, get
Okay?
out.
No, for real. So to me, this story is just such a fucking sick story. Could you tell us the story of how you moved from Iran and what happened? Because to me, that's such a big deal, bro.
Okay, so I didn't want to move to Canada.
Okay.
I just came here to see my brother with my dad, and we were here. We had fun. I was like, okay, this is nice. I like that. That time I was teaching electronic music production, like hip hop, trap, and house music, under the nose of the, like the government. They didn't know that teaching them hip hop music or trap music.
Yeah.
I had, like I went to an institute to get a certificate for Cubase. What is Cubase? Cubase is a software that I make music inside of it. Why I did that is because I had like I one time I didn't have money, and I was like, how would I get money right now? I need money like tomorrow. And then I posted a story like, hey everyone, if you want a class like music production classes, hit me up. And randomly like three guys messaged me, and two of them enrolled. And I was like, okay, this is a good business. And I was like, how they going to convince their family that we are going to learn music from this bald guy?
Were you bald then?
Yeah, I was bald.
You've always been
I
bald?
born no, I had. I'm not bald. No, for real, I'm not bald. Hey guys, I know I'm not bald.
He has hair.
I have hair.
Zoom in on that, bro.
No, don't zoom. So I was like, how they can convince their family, because I know how I teach music. Like I teach music like like a university level. I'm not saying
I had something else in mind.
what.
He said, "You know how I teach music. I teach music how I fuck, fast and passionate."
Yeah, for real. That's. But I okay. This is not how I fuck, but
That whiskey is whiskey, in my bad.
but let's just move along with the subject, okay? So I was like, how they're going to convince their families to get money to give me so I can teach them. I was like, okay, I have to have a certificate, and I have to give them a certificate. Because if I don't give them a certificate that counts, not certificate from my khashir and give you certificate, no, like Steinberg company, like the ones that in Germany, like the نماینده چی میشه؟ نماینده
Representative.
One of the representative and like original official representatives of Steinberg company was in Iran back then. After the sanctions, they closed it. So I had this window of opportunity. What I did was I went there to get my own certificate. And the guy was very cool. Peyman Abdali. He was very cool. I was like, what are you doing in this institute? Like, you have a big ass studio. You have a, like 3-story institute. And what are you doing here? Like, just giving these certificates. What are you doing? At that time, he was doing sound effects for radio and television. Yeah. And 60% of the focus of the company was on other things like import and export data entry. Like,
yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
You're a music institute.
Yeah.
Import and export data entry? Why are you doing this? And he was like, that pays the bills. This is for my fun, like this. And I was like, okay, maybe I can, come to help. How do you give certificate? He was like, they have to do an exam. If they pass the exam, I can give them a certificate. I was like, okay, so can I see your like regulations, like the regulations that the government gave you? And he said, yeah, come. I was looking at them, and I found one thing that they didn't need to go to Vezarat Ershad, like the Ministry of Ershad.
Like regulations, basically?
No, not regulations. Like,
what is Ershad? I don't know what it
like
is.
Ershad means, I will tell you right now. Ministry of Guidance.
Ew, guide me, daddy.
Yeah, so you have to go to Ministry of Guidance to get a, like permit for the classes that you're doing. Right? So one thing that didn't want you to go to the ministry and get the permit was short-term educational courses on music, short term, with low limit, like 50 people. You don't need to get permit because the institute, they have to abide by the rules of the like Islamic Republic of Iran. And I was like, that's it. You be the face, I'll be the back. I'll be in the back. I bring people in for electronic music, and we teach them hip hop and rap, like the music production.
At the time, were you TikTok? Like, were you a part of TikTok?
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
Like, after TikTok.
Yeah,
it was after TikTok. So what I did is it was very, like crazy because nobody knew that I'm going to teach hip hop music.
Yeah, because in Iran you can't. It's
Yeah.
illegal.
But I would post stories like anybody wants to learn how to make electronic music, not house. Like in Iran, if you say electronic music in Farsi means موسیقی الکترونیک. It doesn't mean like house music. Electronic music here means like something.
It's like very literal. Electronic music is exactly that.
Yeah.
Music made electronically.
Yes, electronically, yes. So I said, okay, if you come to this institute, I will teach you how to make music electronically. And then if you pass, you get a certificate of Steinberg, Cubase. So because everybody knew who's Cubase, like the guys that they wanted to learn, and everybody knew, like I'm one of the pioneers of production, like revolutionary producers that they say. I'm not saying to myself. And then they came, Stop you right there. Stop right there.
Why
Stop right there.
Why can't you just
Stop
rate
right there.
yourself sometimes,
Okay,
bro?
stop right there.
You're
And then-
shredded.
Shredded,
bro.
yeah, shredded. And revolutionary producer. Okay. And then what happened? What happened was that went very well. Like something around 300 people enrolled. 300 people enrolled.
But I thought the maximum was 50.
50. We divide them into 6 different classes.
Loopholes.
Yeah. So what we did was way, like we did it somehow that the conservatory, what do you say?
Conservatory.
Okay, conservatory music university in Iran, they couldn't keep up with the numbers in the summer. They didn't have course in the summer because they couldn't see the
that's
limit,
crazy.
get the limits of they want,
Yeah.
We went too fast. Then I fly out to Canada to see my brother. When I was here, I was like, okay, after 3 months, I will go back. I make more money, and then I come back with more money here to invest here. So if I want to stay here, I have to invest. Yeah. So in here, I did a no. Okay, I went back to Iran after 3 months. We killed it. Like I brought Mehrad Hiden on the team. I brought some other guys like Sherwin Rotfar, Mehrad Hiden, and we did seminars. Like more than 50 people, like 200 people. Like this is the part of the movie that everything goes.
It's the peak. It's the climax.
It's the climax. The music is running.
Guys, for everybody watching, you have to understand what a big deal this is.
Yeah.
Okay, he's talking about doing these numbers in a country where music essentially is illegal.
Yes.
And he's not only doing music, but he's teaching other people in the hundreds to make music.
Yeah, with the help of other artists too. But like my best friend Mafi said at the time, okay, I will help you to get this out of the institute. Let's make our own, work with the institute, because you're paying too much percentage to the institute. Like, why are you doing that? Just pay the institute. Like, we didn't want to fuck them over. We just wanted to have our own share.
Yeah.
What we did was I talked to the guy very clear. I talked to Mr. Pema. I said, okay, I'm doing big numbers. I have to make money for myself. I'm bringing these people. I want to work with you. Either give me more percentage, or I will do my own thing. You will do your own thing. We collaborate on the thing. certification.
Mm.
And he said, okay. He said, yeah, it's better if you do yours and I do mine, because if I do mine, it will open another opportunity for me, and that way it's a win-win situation. What we did, it was we go rent a place, me and Mafi, and we start together, right? In that time, we did 2 seminars, one in Kish, one in North, like one in South and one in North. Both of them was teaching hip hop music, like production of hip hop music, house music, electronic music. Nobody was, like got suspicious. What happened was, this is a very true story. In that building that we had, the office that we, like teached, there was a guy working in the Ministry of Guidance that was our neighbor. One time, we said, fuck you over parking to him. Me and Mafi said, fuck you over parking spot. Something like that. After that, he got zoomed on us. Like he zoomed on us. What the fuck are they doing here? Right?
Yeah.
And then he noticed, oh my God, too many people come up. It wasn't a commercial building. It was a residential building. Like 4 p.m. to 5 p.m., 20 people come in. They go, 20 other people come in. They go, 20 other people come in. Like we had 3 classes in a week. 3 classes in a day, 4 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
And then he realized, what the fuck I'm doing. That time that he realized, I was out of the country.
Mm-hmm.
I was here again.
Yeah, in Canada, yeah.
But my house was there, my car was there.
And your plant.
And my plant was there. That's why the golden piece of the puzzle. My plant was in my home. So when I was here, that guy went to Ministry of Guidance, did their own research, and found out, oh my God, they did 2 seminars. These amount of, like classes on hip hop music, with these amount of classes of, like music production in residential, they went to, how do you say, the دادگاه چیز حراست وزارت ارشاد. Okay, something very fucked up.
So it's basically like court when you like morally like disrupt like a rule, like a moral rule,
Yeah,
like
moral
you break
rules
a
of the
moral
country,
rule
yeah.
of the country. Yeah.
So I was here. I wanted to go back. Mafi goes to my house to water my plant because we wanted to have the plant ready for us to smoke it.
Mm. Oh, it was that kind of plant.
Yeah, that kind of plant.
You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, I told you that.
You said plants. I thought it was just like
and you said what was the name? I was like, didn't have a name, right? Yeah. So he went there, but the security guy said, "Hey, he has some serious letters." He opens them, send it to me. What was that? The court wanted me. I had to go there and explain myself. I didn't go. After 6 months, they sent another letter that if you don't come to this court date, after 3 months, sorry, I was trying to, like go back again. After 3 months, they said, if you don't come to this court date, you will be charged by absence and everything. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, you have to show up to court, otherwise you're going to be charged for not showing up.
Yeah. And then I didn't show up. And then after 2 months, I got the hukm. I got the
judgment.
The judgment. 5 years of prison, 50 million, 2 months in...
How much is that in dollars? Do you know?
That time was like, the dollar was 4,000, 5,000 Canadian, like 10,000, 20,000, something like that.
For everybody watching, I need to emphasize the importance of this. 5 years here, if you get 5 years here, you go to court, they knock it down some, you go to to the time. They knock it
And
down some.
lashes too.
But in
70.
Iran, 70 lashes. So they'll give you like literal like lashes. If you go to prison, there's no guarantee that you're coming back. They say 5 years. There's no guarantee. There's no like, parole, whatever. None of that. You don't know when you're going in. You don't know if you're coming out. So this is a really big deal all over him doing music and teaching other people to do music.
Yeah, I want to show you this one. Okay, so this is the first letter that I got. This one.
It says شغل, which essentially means like job.
Yeah.
And then it says فعالیت‌های زیرزمینی, which means underground activities. This is crazy.
Yeah, and then after I didn't show up to this ihzariye, they sent me this one again, the other one. This one is the second one.
Can you send? Is it possible to post these?
No.
No, you can't.
No, I
Okay, can't. Otherwise, I would have posted it so
Yeah.
people can see. That's crazy. Basically, asking him
Yeah.
to show up.
And then after that, this is the actual. Where is it? This is the actual one. Okay, you can read this out loud if you want. The prison year was 3 years, and after that it got 5 years. Another.
This is insane. So they're giving you they're saying 3 years
Yeah.
of prison time.
Working with فعالیت‌های زیرزمینی.
Underground activities. تقویت شبکه‌های بیگانه. What does that
تقویت
mean?
بنیه شبکه‌های بیگانه.
What does that mean?
Like I'm basically improving the strength of
Illegal channels.
illegal channels.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, bro.
And
Yeah.
then after I got this, I was like, fuck this. I'm not going back. Hello, Canada.
Yeah.
And then I just stayed here. And then I sold my, sold my car. Yeah. Sold my car to, one of my friends, hooked me up. I sold my car from here. I gave my house away, plant away, and everything, like documents.
Last time when you were talking about it, you were so upset about this freaking plant.
Yeah, I was very, because we got it when it was this little.
I thought it was a regular plant.
And it got
I
this
didn't
big.
know.
I wanted to wait, and I wanted to smoke that with Muffy, but I couldn't.
I didn't know it was that kind of plant. I thought it was a regular plant, so it made me feel bad because my favorite movie is Leon the Professional, and in that he has a plant and he loves this plant. So even when his house is getting shot up, he
takes care of the plant, but I didn't do it. So, and yeah, that's the whole story. So I stayed here, and then it turned out good for me because I bonded with my other brother here.
Mm-hmm.
We take care of my dad here.
Mm-hmm.
I got, like the fact that you're away from your country is very sad, but the fact that I could survive here and follow my dreams is another happy story.
It is, but it is a huge sacrifice, and I think it's worth talking about.
Yeah.
How did that change your music journey? Like, could you still affect like the music industry in Iran?
It did perfect because I got updated here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I didn't have any limitations. I didn't have any stress working on music. Like anytime they're going to kick the door and arrest me for doing music. Right now it's not like that in Iran, but that time we even went to news one time. They came with the thing, the camera and everything. They got inside the studio.
Crazy.
And then they said مافیای رپ موسیقی ایران دستگیر شد.
The Persian music industry mafia has been arrested.
Even I have that one too. You can show that.
That's so crazy. Okay, yeah, I want to show that. You have the news story?
Yeah. Look.
Let me see.
Wait. Yeah, this is the khabar story.
Oh my God.
They came in with cameras and everything inside the studio. And you know do you know one lucky story about that?
What?
30 minutes before, me and two other Sinas wanted to play new Call of Duty on my computer.
Mm-hmm.
So we went out of the studio and went to my home. So when they got into the studio, we weren't there. Just Amir Diba was there.
Yo, you've been getting away by
Yeah, like fucking hell.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so
okay.
and then they called like they hear and everything. Yeah, and
That's
then we
insane.
saw the footages on the Darshahr. Do you know Darshahr?
No, what is that?
So it was a series in like national channel about like getting drug dealers, getting like underground music,
Oh my God.
produce music, like studios, thieves.
They put you guys
bank
next to the drug
robbers.
dealers
Yeah.
and bank robbers.
Yeah, like
That's
it was a
crazy.
series.
That's
like
insane.
Darshahr. They go with camera inside, like
You were
crib.
in that, eh?
Yeah.
It's like MTV Cribs, but for like
For, like,
Persian criminals.
Yeah.
It's MTV Bust Your Crib. That's what it is.
Like,
That's
fuck.
crazy. So yeah, I think that's a fucking dope story. It's so insane. Every time you tell me that story, like I get goosebumps. It's so fucking crazy.
I get excited though.
Yeah, it makes you feel like a villain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shredded.
Shredded. I have another question for you.
No.
And I'm sure that I'm not the only one that wants to. First of all, before we get into that, I really, really want to like commend you and want to give you like fucking recognition for being an artist that also exposes like the reality, like lets people see the truth behind the scenes. Because I know a lot of artists that are what they are to the media, but in private they're none of that, but they just have a front and a whatever. But I love this about you, that you're always very honest about
Thank you.
everything behind the scenes and everything. And I like that you were like, oh yeah, I also work a regular job because how else am I gonna like invest in my music and all of this and whatever.
I worked that because I'm looking into that kind of work, car industry, for like later, like for 4 years from now, and 5 years from now, because I think at some point I'm doing music just for my own, like I'm not
Sanctity.
doing it for making money, anymore at some point. Because right now I'm in between. I'm doing for myself and making money.
Yeah.
But I think after 4 years, with all of these new artists coming up,
Yeah.
everybody has to do, another business.
Yeah, for sure.
Even-
No, I think it's incredible,
Yeah.
and the dealership idea is just insane. They make so much money there, so it's a good idea.
Yeah.
I see you.
Yeah.
But
You want a car? Better call Catch.
Dead. What was I gonna ask you? I was gonna say, yeah, no, that's dope. I was actually gonna ask you in terms of like you being a regular person and whatever. Now that you've told us pretty much everything, what's your dating life like?
Dating life? I'm not dating anyone specific right now. But like I'm alive.
You're always so shady when it comes
Yeah.
to your. Why?
You have to be low key.
Yeah, I get that, but tell us something. What kind of girls do you like?
I like girls, like beautiful girls.
Thanks.
Like,
Thanks.
it depends, it depends in the harmony of the body, Harmony is very important.
Bro, you're not about to give me an anatomy lesson
Yeah,
right now.
but
Just
for me, it's all about harmony. Like maybe, and like small, like ass with
Okay.
this, like with the small boobs.
Oh, so you're a proportion guy.
Yeah, no, I like big,
Small,
big,
as long
big,
as it makes
small,
sense.
Small, big. As long as it has a harmony with the
Bouncy.
face, and they know how to use it, I'm good.
What about personality, you shallow fuck?
Personality is very important to me.
What kind of personality do you like?
I like the personality that I can talk to them about World War II documentary. And no, for real. Personality that I can talk to them about important stuff, not what happened in Drake's party.
All of your ex-girlfriends like me.
Yeah, all of them. Yeah, you didn't see one of them though.
I remember he brought one of his ex-girlfriends to the Get Gully music video,
Yeah.
and she was like doing my makeup, and she was like really close to my face, like right here doing my makeup. So I started flirting with her, and then I hear Cash in the other room being like, "Bro, what the fuck are you flirting with my girlfriend?"
No, she wasn't my girlfriend. No.
She wasn't your girlfriend?
No, she wasn't my girlfriend.
Damn, I gave her the girlfriend treatment if I knew.
She was going to get considered to become my girlfriend, but
She didn't make it there, eh?
I'm not saying that. No, she could have, but we go separate ways then. You know. And but you saw one of my ex-girlfriends. You didn't see
One of my girlfriends is diabolical.
what is that?
You're like, it's so fucked up because you're like, you saw one of my girlfriends. You sound like you run a fucking harem up in here.
No, like you said, you saw one of them. You didn't see another one, and you didn't see another before that one.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Chill the fuck out.
That's my girlfriends. You know, like not my friends. You know.
Yeah. Do you wanna settle down at any point or no?
Yes, I want to. If I find the perfect person, not the perfect person, but the right person, the person that like we can talk about.
Describe the right person to me. You can talk about World War II documentaries.
That's very like long. Turania.
It's a very long explanation.
Long conversation.
Is
but
it like one of those things where if you know, you know?
I want someone that goes to work themselves, like being independent, not being needy, not cry all the times. Let me sleep. When I'm not talking to them, they don't get overthinking like he's thinking about
Not
other
insecure,
girls. Yeah,
basically.
not insecure. Be okay with me seeing other girls, like not. Wait, chill.
Hold up.
My friends that are girls, my other friends that are girls,
Like me.
Yeah, like you. And then models in the music video is okay. I'm not getting
Cooked for it.
yeah, fights over
Man said fights.
yeah, like
Okay, so someone who's not insecure, someone who's independent, someone whose body is proportionate.
yes. If you find someone like that, and if you needed a car, better call Catch.
Better call Cat. So okay, that's a pretty good dating profile.
And to me, it's very important that I get my own time of watching Netflix, the things that I want to watch, not watching one thing that she wants together. Right? I want to watch World War II documentaries. I want to watch Black Mirror. I
Black
want
Mirror's
to watch documentaries about Churchill. I want to watch historical documentaries. I want to watch ancient aliens, not Friends, not
RuPaul Drag Race.
yeah, not fucking thriller series about someone being kidnapped and then the case goes on and everything.
Yeah,
and
you're not into
I don't like that.
You sound traumatized. You sound like you're talking about. He's like, leave me alone.
Yeah. After that, I'm not. Like that's the time that I went from being shredded to being like this.
Oh no. Yeah. So.
Because I was shredded.
You're
before.
still shredded, bro. I see you. I see the outline of your ab.
Yeah.
Ab. Just one individual ab. One last question I have for you. I've always wanted to know this. Do girls slide in your DMs?
Yeah.
Are they mostly Persian girls or every kind of girl?
No. Just Persian girls slide into my DM.
Do you entertain?
No, actually, one time it was someone slid to my DM that wasn't Persian.
Who?
A girl.
Who? Tell us right now.
No, I can't tell you.
Tell us right now.
No, I can't.
Come on, bro.
Because after
It's
that, I
inside
realized that he is.
He.
No, she.
Oh my God.
She. Come on.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. She slid to other artists' DMs too. So maybe someone is dating her right now. I don't know. Yeah.
Anyways,
tell you.
okay. So then they do slide into your DMs. Do you ever entertain it?
Sometimes, like sometimes you just wanna, like know, why. Why?
Tell us more.
Yeah, like sometimes I talk to them like nicely as friends. Yeah, like
Catch.
thank you for like
Thank you for your
being
service.
interested in CatchyBeatz musics.
Thank you for your service, but I'm currently working on my ab. I'll get back to you when I'm shredded. I love that. And on that note, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Is there anything that you want to add before we
Just
leave?
wanted to tell you that I really appreciate you being this consistent hustler. How do I say? Like, you're a very strong person.
Thank you.
Yeah. And every time you get into something, you get the best out of it.
Thank you.
I really appreciate your kind words to me.
Aw.
And I appreciate you guys if you support this community, follow and comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. And thank you for having me here. It was a pleasure.
Yeah.
I hope we have another technical issue
So I can see you again?
Do it again. But if not, I'm coming to do it when we get the gift from me, the Podcaster Pro.
Yeah.
We do an episode then.
With the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, there was no technical issues. I just wanted to tell you now in front of everybody. I just wanted to see you again. No, I'm joking. But
okay.
thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate you being on the podcast. And I know you always think I'm trying to gas you up, but honestly, to anybody with my background and in music and being Persian and everything like that, I just want you to know that like your contributions to the music industry, at least for my generation and for my upbringing, was incredible, and I appreciate you for it.
Thank you.
And I love you for being my friend, and I love you for always supporting me.
Thank you.
And you're a real one. And for everybody watching, you heard his story. The man's a legend. Don't let it go over your head. Follow him on Instagram. His Instagram is CatchyBeatz.
Get shredded.
Get shredded.
Yes.
And if you need a car, better call Catch. Bye.
Bye.